Hey Amazon sellers, lesson number 8. Today we're covering logistics and logistics to Amazon. Today we will cover a topic which I think is the most urgent and most valuable for current time. And this is shipping to 3PL, the difference between shipping to Amazon or to 3PL. Today with me, my good friend and a great Amazon sellers, Mr. Vova. In this lessons, I think Vova will do most of the cover because, again, as the logistics, there is no really big difference. There is a difference, but there is no really a big difference between shipping to 3PL or shipping for Amazon. I will try to cover it a bit, but Vova will try to explain you as the expert sellers the advantage and disadvantage of using 3PL in general, how to choose a 3PL, and the benefit of using 3PL instead of FBA center.
Yeah, man. So 3PL is like third-party warehouse. So essentially what we do as Amazon sellers, we usually ship the products to Amazon, to their FBA services. I mean, using their FBA services, that means we're selling through their warehouses. We ship the products to Amazon's warehouse where they take the product and ship it to the customer, which is pretty cool. We use it a lot of the time. However, it seems that in 2020, some things that are connected to the pandemic happened, and Amazon's logistics, so to say, were, I won't say hurt, but it was hard for them to manage their own logistics. So what happened is, for me personally, I've sent products to Amazon, to FBA, and it took very long time for them to get inside stock, to be in stock, to get sold. And I lost a lot of time and I lost a lot of money, potential money that I could be making selling the products because I went out of stock, and until I got in stock, a lot of time passed. So how is it connected to third-party warehouse? And so generally, third-party warehouse, again, is a warehouse that stores your goods, and they can even ship your goods. Okay, you can sell your goods on Amazon through third-party warehouse, whereas they'll be taking care of the shipping. So they will ship the product instead of Amazon itself. And why is it good recently? In general, it's been always good to have some products outside of Amazon because who knows what? And who knows what happened to me this year? They just took more than a month to get my product in stock. If I were to have some products in the third-party warehouse, yes, in 3PL, I could have been selling through them on Amazon still, yes, as an FBM offer, we call this. That means you have a listing and you connect to it as an FBM offer, fulfilled by merchant and not fulfilled by Amazon. This is done through third-party warehouse. So to make the long story short, you send the products, and that's why Amit mentioned that for him it's kind of the same to send to Amazon FBA or just to send to a random 3PL warehouse.
Yeah, I will cover it a bit in short, the difference.
Yeah, so, but for sellers, yes, we can take huge advantage of this because we ship to another warehouse that can still fulfill the orders for us, and that's important. If you find a warehouse that only stores your goods and they don't take care of any logistics, I mean, they only store it, and if you need to transfer to Amazon, they will transfer it to Amazon, but they don't do the fulfillment. So you need to look for 3PL warehouses that have fulfillment option. That means you can simply sell through them. They connect to Amazon, to your Amazon account, and they see the sales you're getting, for example, and they're sending the products to your customer. What are the advantages of this thing these days? The big advantage is that if you're launching a product these days, you have a limited amount of products you can get with the first shipment, which is around 200 products, 200 units of a product. Now, it's possible to launch with 200, but it's not the best launch. I mean, usually we wanna you can start technically with 200 products, but it would be better to have at least some products aside, right? So if you start selling through FBA, you get 200 units to FBA. These are the maximum units they're giving you as a new product. So you start selling through FBA and you're getting some sales and you're getting traction and you don't want to go out of stock. That's why what you can do is you can ship a big amount of products to third-party warehouse and from there send part to FBA, okay? And then you'll be continually sending the products to FBA because your warehouse is close to the FBA warehouse kind of thing. So if you're in the United States, it's going to be much faster for you to ship the products to
definitely.
Yeah, to Amazon itself rather than you be shipping them from China, which would be very hard and not cost effective.
Maybe I add a bit on this that the chances, let's say the chances that you as a seller, if you will have, let's say you ship 200 units to Amazon, okay? And then you have, let's say, another 800 units, okay? So you thinking between shipping it to a 3PL at the States or leaving it in the supplier or at your freight forwarder in China. So the chances eventually when you need the product at Amazon in order to be in stock, okay? So the chances that if your goods are now stored at China will arrive on time to Amazon is almost zero, okay? Compared to that, if you will have an inventory in the States, okay, and you will know that your selling rate, let's say per day is 20 units and you have like 8 units left, so in 2 days the goods can be on Amazon, so it will be much efficient to store the goods at the States.
Yeah, of course, man. And that's why better at these times, and generally maybe hold some inventory close to where you're selling it. So for example, if you're selling on Amazon, FBA, you want to have some extra units on an FBM warehouse. And another reason for that is, again, if there's a problem that will occur with FBA itself, which occurred this summer, it took a long time for them to ship products, it took a long time for them to get products into stock. But if you were to have, as I mentioned before, a 3PL warehouse offer that you could sell on your own listing as a FBM offer, you would still be selling just fine. So you would not be sending through Amazon, you would be sending through some warehouse. And you would still get your sales and everything. Another thing I want to say is how to choose your 3PL, how to choose the third-party warehouse. Well, I would just recommend reading reviews, ask your freight forwarder maybe they're friends with someone who they know that is reliable, okay?
Right.
And that's kind of it for this, for my advice for 3PL. What would you add, man?
I think that's important to check with the 3PL if it has a good software for integration with your seller account, your Shopify store, or Walmart or whatever niche you are selling on. And in regard to the difference between shipping to 3PL and shipping to Amazon, I try to summarize it quickly. When we ship goods as a regular citrus truck, okay, so we generally need to set an appointment with Amazon, okay? The appointment is set, the date and the time to arrive to FBA center is set by Amazon only, okay? During the pandemic, it took to the West Coast facility in California, Dallas area, it can took almost a month until you get the appointment, okay? So if you choose a 3PL, the chances that you will need to wait a month until you can bring the cargo to the 3PL is zero, okay? So it will be more efficient to ship the goods to 3PL, okay? Again, depend on the time, but in general 3PL will receive the goods earlier and you will be able to be on stock and ready to sell earlier than if you use 3PL warehouse. Maybe this is the biggest
3PL.
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 Yeah, so, man, that's lesson number 8 that we just finished. Or
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.